Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Nomad Bridge exploit, which was recently exploited for over $100 million. So if you enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. So first, if you're unfamiliar with what a bridge is, basically it allows you to transfer assets across different chains. So for example, if I wanted to transfer wrapped Ethereum from the Ethereum mainnet to say Polygon, then I would use a bridge for that. And essentially this bridge had $100 million worth of different tokens, most notably USDC, wrapped Ethereum, and wrapped Bitcoin, as well as many other altcoins, and that has all been exploited and stolen. So I am on the contract address for the Nomad Bridge on Etherscan, and if we just go over to the token transfers out, we can see they started with extracting all the wrapped Bitcoin from the Nomad Bridge contract address, basically transferring out 100 Bitcoin each transaction. And you can see after that, once they finished draining the wrapped Bitcoin, they transferred over to the wrapped Ethereum. And most notably, these two transactions here transferring out a total of 20,000 Ethereum and essentially just draining all of those funds. Let's go over to their token balance, and currently you can see it is $95 million. Just to give you just the idea of how quickly this is happening, if I just refresh here, you can see it's already down to 39 million. So they just took $60 million just like that in the last few minutes, and just hundreds and hundreds of these transactions, each one sending out $202,000 worth of USDC. If we go over to what is left, they've got about $13 million of QCT. They have $8.5 million worth of Tether, which is probably going to be starting to transfer out here in a second. They've got 4.5 worth of DAI, lots of Frax as well. Just a large amount of dollars overall. So I just switched over here to the chart of CQT, which was one of those tokens that was pretty significant in value on the Nomad Bridge. And you can see just when the hackers started to drain these funds and sell them, there was very little liquidity that didn't really support all this selling. And it actually went from 10 cents all the way down to 0.001 in just a few minutes. So pretty crazy overall, and a lot of devastating effects on these tokens. We can also see a similar thing if we were to say go over to Charlie3, which was another one of those altcoins that had a lot of value within the Nomad Bridge. And once again, there was just not enough liquidity to support this amount of selling. It took a pretty significant dive from 12 cents all the way down to around 3 cents on pretty increased volumes. So a lot of devastating effects in general. And, you know, it seems to me like a lot of these bridges have just been getting exploited lately. With the Horizon Bridge on Harmony 1, that was over $100 million. We had the Wormhole Bridge, which had I believe $200 million or more. So a lot of stolen funds lately on these bridges. So definitely exercise caution when dealing with these applications. And in general, you know, it just goes to show you the lack of security that is being put into these protocols and these contract auditors. So in my opinion, I think that it's going to be very hard for the team to actually recover these funds. They could obviously offer white hat rewards and try to get those back. But in general, we've seen where these attackers don't often accept the white hat rewards, and those funds could potentially be lost forever. So it's a pretty, in general, sad event, and it seems to be pretty common in the crypto space with a lot of bridges lately getting exploited. And it has devastating effects on the altcoins that were stolen, once again dropping very significantly here. And overall, it just seems to me like there has to be something done eventually that can start to upgrade security with the bridges. So that is the summary on the Nomad Bridge exploit. Over $100 million stolen, so a pretty crazy event. I hope you guys did enjoy the content. If you want to show some support, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, feel free to check out the sponsor for this channel, which is ftx.us. You can check that out in the link below in the description. That is where I buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency. So as always, guys, I will see you in the next one.